this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Okay, so can we all agree that grown people who are eligible to vote can vote for whomever they want to? Nobody can force you to vote for anybody. Nobody knows who you vote for when you go into the voting booth or at the voting table unless you tell them. I think I've said this once before. Now, the reason I keep bringing this up is because, as y'all know, I'm on social media for some time during the day, and I see a lot of black men still saying people are trying to force them to vote for Kamala Harris. They are not. Nobody can force you to vote for anybody. If she is asking for black men to vote for her, she's doing what politicians do, asking people to vote for her. In the past, black people, men and women, have voted Democratic. I know that I have, but I come from a Republican family. I have voted for Democrats because as a Southerner, I see what Republicans do in the South, and I don't like it. So that's why I don't vote for them. So here's the thing. There are a number of black men, celebrities included, who are coming on these social media platforms dogging Kamala Harris and saying that people are trying to shame them into voting for her. Who? People are asking you to vote because that's what they do. If they support a candidate, they ask you to vote for their candidate. Nobody's holding a gun to your head. At the end of the day, really, nobody really cares because it's going to go down like it goes down. But they continue to complain, and here's the thing. A lot of the men that are complaining are black men who have been known to elevate these racially ambiguous women. They are married to or have been married to racially ambiguous women, white women, Asian women, Latina women. But now they've got the Black Love Holy Ghost, and it's all about what is she going to do for my people? She's talking to my people. Why is she calling herself black? She is not a black woman. All this kind of stuff. When you've been loving up on these other races of women and will spit fire at a real black woman that said anything about it. But now it seems like a lot of black people, male and female, like her and plan to vote for her, but they've got a problem with it now because she's not really black, and why isn't she doing this, and why hasn't she done that, and what has she done for black people? What has any of them done for black people? Would be my question. Anything that has been done for black people in this country has been done because somebody had the courage to speak truth to power. And that power listened because of a number of factors. So I listened to the Defiant Lawyer a few days ago. Somebody recommended him to me. And I listened to what he said about Kamala Harris and her record in California. He is a supporter of Kamala Harris. And it was impressive. I'm going to put the video in the comment section of this video for anybody who would like to know what she actually did. Things that are documented. Now, I know there are black people who have a knack for arguing with the facts, but sometimes the facts are indisputable. So I'm going to put the video in the comment section for you to listen to it if you would like to. My feeling is if you don't want to vote for her, don't vote for her. Don't vote for her. In any election, everybody knows that somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose. Sometimes the person that you vote for wins. Sometimes the person you didn't vote for wins. That's the American way. Nobody's going to lose any sleep if black men don't vote for Kamala Harris. Maybe Kamala Harris. A lot of people are going to vote for her. And a lot of black men are going to vote for her. But if you happen to be one of those black men that doesn't want to vote for her, don't vote for her. They keep saying that people are trying to shame them into voting for Kamala Harris, but it's really the other way around. They're trying to shame other black people out of voting for her. They're the ones that are trying to dissuade people from voting for Kamala Harris, but they're trying to do a switcheroo and saying that people are trying to force them. Nobody's trying to force them to vote for anybody. So this video by the comedian, I think he's a comedian, Corey Holcomb, popped up on my timeline and I watched it. But he was talking about her name. First of all, he was going in on the black men he said he grew up with who want him to vote for Kamala. All you got to do is tell your friends, I'm not going to vote for her. But what he was going in on is, we don't know her real name. What is her real name? When Kamala got married a few years ago, she was 45 years old. She had already made her name in the public as Kamala Harris. But now he's questioning why she's not using her husband's name, as if she's doing something fraudulent by using her maiden name, which is what a lot of professional women do. And I mean, they just made a real big thing out of it. I can't play the video because I don't want to get into any kind of copyright situation, but I'll put it in the comment section too. Now, I don't know Corey Holcomb's personal life, but as a dark-skinned black man, I would be willing to put money on the fact that he is married to or been married to or is dating some white woman or racially ambiguous woman, some non-black woman. Now, that is what I would be willing to do. And they think highly of their biracial women, their racially ambiguous women, their white women. Fine. But now here we have Kamala Harris, who is all of that. She would be a preference, but guess what? She married a white man. And that is the issue, I believe, with a lot of these black men, especially a lot of these black men who have gone out of their way to big up these other women, non-black women. And now you have a woman who's calling herself black. To me, she looks black. Some days she looks black to me, like a light-skinned black woman to me, but maybe my vision is off. But now they got a problem with her. I believe they have a problem with her husband. Now, I believe that the real problem here is that these men don't want to accept her and they won't vote for her. And I truly believe that some of these men have never voted before because they sound like they've never voted before. I doubt some of them even know where the polling place is, because nobody can really make you vote for anybody. And if you don't want to vote for them, don't. And if you do want to vote for them, so don't y'all come on my page telling me, oh, you sound like you caping for Kamala. If I want to do that, I can absolutely do that. But I am willing to listen to what she has to say. Who I'm not going to vote for is Donald Trump. I have been very upfront about that, and I will continue to say that. Now, if y'all want to vote for Donald Trump, I don't care. That's how I am. I also know that whenever I do a video about Kamala, there are a lot of trolls and a lot of white people, Trump supporters, come on my page making comments. So I am aware of that. And I know I'm not going to vote for Donald Trump, and I don't care if the whole wide world knows it. It's almost coming across like hatred from these black men. But black men like my husband and my brothers-in-law who are married to black women who are proud black men don't have a problem with Kamala Harris. Because first of all, in my family, my father taught us from day one, you got to make your life work yourself, because the Republicans and the Democrats are not that different. All of them are going to uphold white supremacy. And you have to make your place within white supremacy. The Democrats don't get out here doing all this ugly talking that these Republicans do. And even down to the school board level, these Republicans will be out doing dirty little nasty things to affect children in the schools. So no, I'm not going to vote for them. And so for that reason, many of us just say, I'm going to go on about my life. But if you're going to talk about me like that, then I'm certainly not going to respect you by giving you my vote. But black people who want to do that should do it. But I just think that all of this hatred toward this woman, I think some of it has to do with the fact that she is married to a white man They make a big deal about not being married to black women. But apparently black women are not supposed to make a big deal over being married to a white man. And black women mostly don't do it. And I have news for you. They have set an example. White men married to black women, successful black women, have set a precedent for black women. So we're going to see more of that. I don't see the benefit for black people, for black men and black women to be marrying other races. And then you come back talking about my people. Well, who the hell are your people? When you're married to somebody else from another race and you have children by that person, who are your people? So it seems like it might be a bigger split between the black vote with Kamala than there has been in the past. We shall see. But there are those who will vote for Kamala because she's not going to do any more damage to black people than Donald Trump would do. Now, yeah, I'm going to stand by that. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about the video. And don't forget to watch these 2 videos that I'm going to put in the comment section. Thank you for listening and have a good day.